It has been said that the secret for a long lasting makeup starts with a moisturized face. You don't have to break the bank to moisturize. You can use your face cream. After moisturizing, let it dry. Go in with your primer. If you're an oily girl, you have to take this to a step further and go in with a mattifying primer. Apply it on your forehead, the bridge of your nose, your chin, and your cheeks, where you produce all the most. You apply it there. Then you go in with your foundation. This I'm using the Blossom Makeup Zero Flaws Foundation. I'm applying this using my Zaron foundation brush. I believe that to have that perfect finish, I have to go in with my damn beauty sponge. Call me superstitious, no problem. But I still have to go in with my damn beauty sponge after using a brush. So I take my time to blend this. If your makeup has to look good, it will look good from the beginning. Your foundation have to be well blended. So you take your time. Then we now go in with our concealer. I'm using the Flawless Camouflage Concealer. Applying this under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and I'm blending as I go. Even though this concealer doesn't dry up fast, I still do that to show that you apply, you blend, because some concealers they dry very fast and blending will become an issue. So I'm going in with a contour, or should I call this a bronzer, to give that sun kiss effect on my face, and I'm applying it on my chin and my forehead, especially my hairline, so that to blend in my foundation, my contour before my hair. It won't look like I have a mask on. I love liquid blushes, so I'm going in with this lip palette using that very bright pink shade. Apply it on my cheeks. When you are done with all your liquid, you have to be done your liquid before you introduce your powders. I'm setting my concealed areas with that shade in that flawless palette. I noticed that setting with a pressed powder gives you a more flawless finish than with a loose powder. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then to set my contoured area, I go in with that shade still on that palette. If you are working on a budget, just have this palette, even those four. If that one that is four, it will save you a lot of money. So I'm finishing using my face powder to set the whole of my face. Then I'm now going in with the brows. My last video I was shouting that if you don't know how to do your brows, if you are not perfect with your brows, do your brows first before your face. This is what I meant, because any mistake here, the work we have done is wasted. So I'm using the Davis brow pencil, fill it in, then I draw hair like trans when I get to the outer side of the brows, setting it in with that same concealer that I used before, blending it out with my hand. Before you do your makeup, please make sure your hands are clean. You need a clean hands. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm using that contour, that foundation I use for the contour, because I want that brown. I'm using brown. I want that simple everyday look. We are going for that simple everyday look. Then I'm setting with that powder that I used to set my contour to. It's advisable to set your primer when you are done, because if you don't, it will start creasing, to start breaking. So I use that. Then I use that shade for the outer part of my eyes. I tell you today is very simple. As for beginners, you should experiment when you are not going out with colors. But if you are going out, please use natural shades for your eyeshadows and learn how to blend too. So it's now time to give those final touches, those touches that makes the makeup start popping. And lining your brows is one of them. Drawing your wing liner. Will it be will it surprise you if I said this is black? I'm using it from that lip palette. Yes, I'm using it from that lip palette. Then I line my waterline. I didn't know the usefulness of lining your waterline until I went for a photo shoot and I saw the difference. Please line your waterline. It will make your eyes pop some more. It will bring out to make your eyes whiter. That is the word. Then for the lashes, if you are one of those that have full lashes, go in with your mascara. But me, I have to go in with lashes. And I'm trying to set my smile lines. I have smile lines, so my makeup always breaks sometimes. So I tackle it every step of my makeup. So I now apply the brows, the lashes when the lash glue is tacky. This lash glue is just for one day. So if you want your lashes to last longer, you can use those bonding. But for this classic lash glue, just for one day. For those that don't want those issues, you just when you come back, you remove it. To set the rest of your face, I'm using this Kiss Beauty hydraulic acid setting spray. Very important to set too, to make those powders melt into your skin. Then I'm lining my lips. You can use any lip color because of this eyeshadow is very neutral. So you can use any lip, but I like my nudes. So I line my lips, apply glosses, and I'm done. So guys, what do you think of today's look? Is this simple? Is this simple beginners?